Monday morning. Good morning all. Back again, third and final week on for Norman's, which is a shame because it's been good fun. I am just waiting to load of fertiliser from Yarmouth. There's the wonderful scenery of Great Yarmouth. So loading here. Some fine camera skills. Loading here for Martinstown, which is just outside Dorchester, so very close to Weymouth, so pleased with that. So it's quite a jaunt, about 440 odd K down there, so by the time I've got loaded, there's two in front of me. It's now 8 o'clock, I've been here almost an hour waiting to load, so by the time I get loaded, get down the road, have a break, it's going to be sort of getting on for 4 o'clock I reckon by the time I get down there, but the farmer's already aware of it apparently, so just get tipped and then there won't be much left to do in my day, so it's quite nice really. So let's get this on, and the route from here really, I'm going to go across to Norwich and then straight down the A11, less roundabouts and stuff like that, less faffing, and get on the 25 round the top down the M3. So let's see how far I can get in a 4.5 hour stint. Damn! That was not part of the plan, unfortunately. I am on the spur of the M11 onto the M25. So that's where I stand with my flat tyre, unfortunately. So I've got my little nest there, so I'm just going to sit the other side of the safety barrier waiting.
Like that, you would put more wet clay over the...
Well, here we are in good old Dorset. There's the big old wall to the grounds with a 5-legged deer on top. So just been held up in a few usual hot spots along here where it sort of goes from 2 lanes into one, and being summertime there's obviously a lot more people down this way. So yeah,
press the ends together to see it, and then you put
stupid blooming stereo. Press pause on something and then just randomly starts it again, and then you get a phone call, you end it, it will start what you're listening to, then it will stop it, then it'll just start it again. Just can't make its mind up. Even though I stopped it, then just randomly decided to start again, and it will just disconnect the Bluetooth and reconnect it again for no apparent reason. Anyway, we're getting there, we're not far away. Be about at the farm about 10 to 6, so hopefully I'll still get tipped, and if I don't, then I don't. Nothing I can do about it. See, I've got to give the farm a ring when I get to Dorchester, so just too much further along the road. Ah, it's nice to be back. Excuse me. Dorchester bypass, coming down. It'd be nice to be turning left down here, but I've got to go straight over. Never mind. Soon, maybe soon. Excuse me. Where are you going? Well, traffic's saying that That's solid down to Weymouth. Doesn't surprise me. Funny, this farm is really close to a place called Maiden Castle, and I listened to a podcast about it the other day on the English Heritage podcast, and I remember going there when I was young, but my memory of it is I was really ill. I just had this really bad stomach. That's just stuck with me forever. Just this weird sort of taste in my mouth when I think about it. It's strange. I'd love to go back, just change that memory perhaps. But yeah, it's really close to here. I just remember walking about and being ill. Well, I'll be glad to be empty anyway, because it's 43,800 I weighed out at Yarmouth. So Bristol from here. The map which way is going to be best. Cut across. Got a load of Chep pallets again, unfortunately.
It's fighting of the other cars.
Well,
I mean, because it could happen the other way, right? If the for us it's big.
Shush. See Maiden Castle from here, to Hardy's Monument. Should be just down here on the left. That's Maiden Castle in front of me. Probably won't come out on the GoPro. A couple of hours I can run with, which is where I'm going to park, is the issue. Should be rocking the road. Lovely job. How are you?
Not too bad, you've had a better day, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much, but it's alright, sun's out, isn't it?
Oh, exactly, it's not putting down rain.
Exactly.
No, I find that. Yeah, if you go move on through the buildings there, go up round past the house, go around the barn, you'll see another house there, just right down there, reverse back in that yard.
Yep.
And if you reverse back in, I'll help you unload you and shove it in the shed there.
Lovely old job, yep.
Alright.
Do well. Lovely. Bit of a squeeze to get her in, but we did it. See how easy it is to get out of here then. Easy now, I'm empty, I reckon. Too bad at all. Well, I was thinking about stopping just here, but I think I'm going to do a bit. I'll do at least an hour, sort of get up past Yeovil, maybe get on the motorway and get the motorway services as much as I dislike them for the night. It's about 150k from here to Bristol, but it's all once I'm on the M5 it's alright, but it's getting up the M5 it's rather rural, so we're just going to get a bit done now while I've still got a bit of time. I think it's might as well make the most of my day, as I can do a 15 and it's still going to count as an 11-hour break after my 3 hours. Right, this is a bit of a job. Right. shame. As always. Not sure how that's going to come out really, that sunrise, but it's brilliant. Excuse me. It's 20 past 5. Just had 9 hours off at Sedgemoor Services and cracking on up to Cheps at Severn Bridge. Apparently they're 24 hours, so hopefully just get straight in there. After last week's 3-hour fiasco. Anyway, at least I've got plenty of time this time. I can sit there all day for all I care. So yeah, load back to Thetford. I think it's going to be another lovely day, but look at that lot. Oh. Sniffles this morning. The only thing is that the sun's going to be right at my eyes, isn't it, when it come up? Oh well. It's worth it for the summertime. Definitely. Beautiful. Woo, look at that sun. Into the sun we go. That's loaded at Chip. What's it now? Just about 7 o'clock, so not too bad all in all, about an hour I suppose. Get in and get tipped. Now mooch back to Thetford. Stop another 45, so be there about 1 o'clock I suppose. Excuse me. Traffic allowing, of course. Shouldn't be too bad. It's a bit of a distribution hub down here. Kebab van. Not sure, of course, it needs a spoiler like that on the back, if I'm brutally honest. See, there's all trucks all parked up for the night just along here, so that's handy enough down here in a bit of a muddle. Not the best place in the world, but better than nothing. Certainly parked in worse places. Right, let's get on with this anyway. Straight back on the motorway and we're off. Good morning on hump day of the final week of the free. So Wednesday morning obviously. Here I am on the A3 South. going to Waterlooville, which is just there. It's quite convenient, isn't it? Shut up. What did I do yesterday? My camera wouldn't work. What did I do? I'm having a mind blank now. That's right, I reloaded Bristol, didn't I? I reloaded Bristol back to Thetford. I got that tipped. When I got there, the forklift driver looked at me and went, well, we had loaded them today or yesterday or whatever. I said, all right, well, I don't know. And I said, do you want to see the paperwork? No, you're all right. So anyway, tipped it all. Gave him the paperwork, signed it all, and then he looked and went, oh, that's why it's not due till tomorrow. I said, oh well, it's one less job you got to do tomorrow. Well, that's not the point. Well, it's too late, mate. You've took it all off now. So I had to check pallets, calm down. Anyway, so I got tipped, and then I just went and reloaded at Halesworth, then just toddled off a little bit onto the A12. So started early again this morning just so I could get around the M25 before I got busy, which thankfully worked. So I did about 3 hours. I did about 3 hours. I might have been a bit more. Got to Liphook, to the services at Liphook, and I stopped and had a kip for an hour because I didn't want to be getting down here. Well, not only too early. I think I'm booked at 9 o'clock, but I think they're open earlier, and I think they're quite accommodating. But I didn't want to risk it. And I knew that I could park at Liphook services for an hour and get my eyes shut. So it's definitely been, I don't know, 15, 16 years I'd say since I've been down here to Waterlooville. Oh, I can't remember a single thing about the place. So it's almost like coming to a new town. How exciting is that? Pretty damn exciting, I'm sure you'll agree. It's typical as well. Last night I had a text asking if I could work from next week until mid-September for somebody, but I'm already booked and we're having a holiday in August. And then I've just had another phone call asking if I'm available by somebody else from next week, or even this week if I could have done, until about mid-September as well. So it's just always the way. It's always everything's at once. Never quite flows. Never mind. At least I've got work. That's the main thing, and I know that if it falls out of bed, then I can possibly go and pick it up for someone else. I've got a bit of hay fever, baby. Excuse me. Oh. Right tickle on my nose. So I've got no idea where I'm reloading yet. Far too early to ask, isn't it? Or if I'm even reloading, I might be empty back, never know. It all depends what's going on tomorrow, I guess. here. Waterbury Drive, that's what we're after.